From Neural Newscast, this is Deep Dive, exploring the moments that shape today.
Welcome to Deep Dive. I am Adriana Costa. Today is May 5th, 2026, a date that represents a profound intersection of military grit, revolutionary thought, and global pop culture. And I am Margaret Ellis. We often see today celebrated with festivities and parades, but the roots of this date are found in a specific 19th century conflict that defied all odds. It was 1862, and the French Empire under Napoleon III was looking to expand its influence in the Americas by establishing a puppet regime in Mexico. That leads us directly to the Battle of Puebla. It is such a significant moment because the Mexican forces were heavily outnumbered and outgunned. General Ignacio Zaragoza was leading a relatively small, poorly equipped force of about 4,000 men against a French army of 6,000 elite soldiers. Margaret, from an archival perspective, what made this battle more than just a local skirmish? The filings and diplomatic records of the time show that France possessed one of the most powerful military machines in the world. Their defeat at Puebla wasn't just a tactical failure, it was a systemic shock that resonated across Europe. It halted the French invasion temporarily and became a powerful symbol of Mexican resistance and sovereignty. While it didn't end the war immediately, it provided the moral and political capital that eventually led to the French withdrawal years later. Today, we know this as Cinco de Mayo, though it is frequently confused with Mexican Independence Day, which actually occurs in September. That is an important distinction to make, Margaret. Cinco de Mayo is about the spirit of that specific victory at Puebla. It is a story of a community standing their ground against an imperial force that assumed they could simply march through. It is fascinating how that human resilience translated into a holiday celebrated so widely today, focusing on heritage and the strength of the underdog.
It truly is. While we look at the defense of a nation in 1862, another revolutionary force was born just a few decades earlier on this same day. In 1818, Karl Marx was born in Prussia, and the world of political thought would never be the same. Marx is one of those figures whose name carries so much weight. As a philosopher, economist, and historian, his work on labor and class struggle basically rewrote the script for modern political theory. Most people know him as the co-author of the Communist Manifesto, but his reach goes into almost every corner of sociological thought, from how we view history to how we understand the value of a day's work. Exactly. When I look at the systems he described, I see a man trying to map the operational drift of the Industrial Revolution as it was happening. He was looking at how capital and labor were being systematized in ways that would dictate human behavior for the next century. Whether one agrees with his conclusions or not, the factual record of history shows that his theories triggered movements that reshaped the map of the 20th century. While Marx was looking at the systems of the world, our next birthday celebrant has spent a lifetime looking at the absurdity of it all. Michael Palin was born on this day in 1943. A true legend of British comedy. Palin, of course, was a core member of Monty Python. His career is a fascinating study in evolution. He went from the surreal, subversive humor of Python to becoming one of the most respected travel documentarians in the world. He has this unique ability to document the continuity of human life across every continent, from the North Pole to the Sahara. I love his travel work, Margaret. He approaches every culture with such genuine curiosity and warmth. It is never about being an outsider looking in, it is about finding that shared human connection. It is quite a leap from the Holy Grail to the Himalayas, but his sincere interest in people makes the transition feel seamless. Moving from the screen to the stage, we also have a massive birthday in the music world. Adele was born on May 5th, 1988.
Adele is such a powerhouse. Her albums, like 19 and 21, weren't just hits.
They were cultural milestones. She has this incredible ability to take deeply personal, almost archival moments of her own life and turn them into anthems that millions of people feel in their own bones. She brought a sense of vulnerability back to the top of the charts. It is that raw vocal talent and emotional honesty that sets her apart. In an industry often driven by digital artifice, her career has been a return to the power of the voice and the lyric. She really bridges the gap between old-school soul and modern pop in a way that feels timeless. Before we wrap up this look at May 5th, we should mention where we actually are in the year. According to the Gregorian calendar, today is the 125th day of the year. And in a leap year, it would be the 126th. It is a quiet reminder of the mathematical systems we use to organize all this history we have been discussing. Everything from the logistics at Puebla to the release dates of Adele's albums fits into this specific sequence of days. It is the steady beat behind all these stories, from military victories and revolutionary manifestos to the songs that define our lives. May 5th has certainly earned its place in the record books. It really has. I'm Margaret Ellis. And I'm Adriana Costa. Find more at deepdive.neuralnewscast.com. Deep Dive is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. Explore history every day on Neural Newscast.
This has been Deep Dive on Neural Newscast, exploring the moments that shape today.